A few weeks into my relationship with this beautiful Thai girl, I started to notice something very strange. Every single evening she would disappear for hours and hours at a time. Now, being from America and never having lived in Asia before, I was really curious about where she was going and what she was doing all of that time. And so after many months of repeatedly asking her, "Where have you been?" she finally decided to open up to me and tell me the truth. What she told me shocked me. And while our relationship is strong today, I still can't help but feel frustrated and disappointed that I didn't get to know the real her sooner. Because like most people who have never had a Thai girlfriend before, I thought that once she agreed to date me, she would start spending all of her free time with me. But it turns out that tradition and culture plays a much bigger role in relationships in Thailand than it does back home. And so in today's story, I'm going to share with you the shocking reason why Thai girlfriends disappear every night. For those of you who are new here, I am an American guy who moved to a country in Southeast Asia and now makes videos about my experiences living here, including the good, the bad, and the ugly. So if you want to see more stories like this one, then make sure you hit the subscribe button below. The first time that I ever heard this reason was many years ago, when I used to work in sales and had the opportunity to travel all throughout Southeast Asia. One night while I was working in Indonesia, I met a beautiful local Indonesian girl who I hit it off with immediately. Her name was Rani and she was studying at a university in Bali. We talked for hours that day and she even invited me to come over to her family's house to meet them. And so I took this as a pretty good sign that she liked me. And so the next day I invited her to go watch a movie with me. But instead of giving me a straightforward answer, she said, "I would love to go watch a movie with you, but I already have plans with my girlfriends." Now to be honest, this surprised me because the day before she couldn't stop talking about how much she wanted to spend time with me. And so I thought that maybe she just wanted to play hard to get, or maybe she wasn't that interested in me. Either way, I didn't want to seem pushy, so I let it go and asked her if maybe we could hang out another day. But she replied, "I'm sorry, but I am always busy during the week, and on weekends I always have plans with my friends." This went on for a few days, and each time I tried to ask her to do something, she would come up with some kind of excuse as to why she couldn't go. But finally one day, after I stopped trying to pursue her, she texted me out of the blue and asked if I wanted to hang out. And so I thought to myself, finally, she wants to spend time with me. But that night I soon realized that something was off. When we first met, she was super friendly and outgoing. But that night she seemed quiet and reserved. And no matter what I said, she just gave one-word answers. On top of that, she kept checking her phone and looking at the clock on the wall. It was weird. And so I asked her, "Is everything okay?" And she responded, "Yeah, I just have to be home by 9 p.m. Now this confused me because she had never mentioned anything about curfews before. And so I asked her why she had to be home so early. But instead of answering my question, she stood up and said, "Well, it was nice seeing you, but I have to go." And so I was left sitting there thinking to myself, what the hell just happened? Now, I won't lie. Back then, I was a little bit of a player. And so I didn't think much of it and decided to move on. But recently, when I started dating my current Thai girlfriend, I noticed the same exact behaviors in her. Every night she would get a text message around 7 p.m. and then she would start getting ready, put on some makeup, fix her hair, put on a nice dress, and then she would leave without telling me where she was going or when she would be back. And so after a few months of this, I finally had enough courage to ask her, "Where do you go every night?" And at first, she tried to lie to me and say that she was going out with her friends. But then I pressed her a little bit more and she finally admitted the truth. She said that every night at 7 p.m. she gets a text message from her aunt telling her to go pick up food for the family. And then after she picks up the food, she spends the rest of the evening hanging out with her cousins and other relatives. She said that normally in Thailand it is common for young girls to live with their parents until they get married. And so since she has so many cousins and relatives living close by, they will often invite her to come over and hang out after she finishes doing her chores. She said that sometimes they go shopping or visit different temples or just hang out at someone's house chatting and eating snacks. And then around 9 p.m., she starts heading home. Now, although I was relieved to hear that she wasn't cheating on me or lying to me for some other reason, I couldn't help but feel a little bit disappointed. I mean, don't get me wrong, I completely understand that family comes first in Thai culture, and I also respect that she has so many relatives and friends that she cares about. But at the same time, I couldn't help but feel a little bit jealous knowing that she was spending all of her free time with other guys. And I remember vividly how upset I was the first time that I found out that she was going out with her friends every night. At that point in my relationship, I had never had a Thai girlfriend before, and so I didn't know any better. And since I had only ever dated Western girls before, I thought that once she started dating me, she would want to spend all of her time with me. But I soon realized that Thai women are much more traditional and family-oriented than Western women. And so it's normal for them to put their friends and family before their boyfriend. Now, it might sound a little bit outdated or even sexist, but it's true. In Thailand, your family and friends always come before your husband. And in most cases, your own mother will introduce you to a potential partner. You rarely hear of cases where Thai women will introduce their own families to their boyfriends. On top of that, in Thailand, you must always show respect to your elders. And so it is normal for younger girls to listen to the advice of their older relatives and even do favors for them. On the other hand, in America, your friends and family will usually encourage you to follow your own happiness, and will try to stay out of your personal relationships as much as possible. So now that I understand Thai culture a little bit better, I actually am happy that my girlfriend spends so much time with her friends and family. Not only does this show how much she cares about them, but it also shows how important her relationships are to her. And although sometimes I do get a little bit jealous and wish that she would spend more time with me, I understand that this is just a part of her culture. And so my advice to all of you guys who are dating Thai women is to do your research. Learn about Thai culture and be prepared for your girlfriend to put her friends and family before you. If you can accept that and be respectful towards her traditions and customs, then you will be able to build a strong and lasting relationship together. Alright guys, so that was the story of why my Thai girlfriend disappears every night. If you enjoyed this video, then please make sure you give it a thumbs up and leave a comment down below. And if you're interested in hearing more stories like this one, then make sure you hit that subscribe button. I post new videos every single week. Alright guys, so until next time, I'll see you soon.